Hi, good morning. It's Phoenix Natural Health. This is Dorothy Carlson. I hope you're having a wonderful day and are anticipating a wonderful weekend. So, we're going to discuss briefly about meditation. So, as always, the purpose for these videos is to provoke thought, discussion, and for you to go and do some research so that you can understand how you can connect for your own healing. So what I teach people is that healing is within us, okay? We go to doctors and we go to physicians and we go to acupuncturists and naturopaths and MDs and psychiatrists and all of this to heal. And what we offer as a healing professional is we offer wisdom, we offer education, we offer space, we offer opportunity during your appointments. But ultimately, healing is within you. Now, I have a master's degree in Oriental medicine, and I am not a licensed practitioner at this time. So I'm offering insight, education, but also my own personal healing journey. So I'm talking to you not as the fitness rock star that has the 10 out of 10 body here. As you can see, I'm struggling with my weight. I struggle with pain from prior auto accidents. I struggle with pain from my childhood, forgiveness and a bad marriage and all the other stuff we all struggle with. The key is that we all have problems. We all have challenges. We all have pain. But the question is what are we going to do about it? The person that hurt you, abused you, is not around. And if they are, then you need to separate from them. Separate from that negative energy. The question is, are you going to carry that burden with you your whole life and be poisoned by it? Or are you going to shift that energy and turn it into a tool and overcome it? See, that person that hurt you did not overcome their past. They continued in that pain. Well, pain is a tool. It can be. You can be crippled by it, or you can answer it and make that power your own. So for thousands of years, almost every culture across the world have methods of shifting their mind, getting insight into a problem, or connecting with their higher power. Great Spirit, God, Jesus, Yoke Valke, Tao, whatever your language is, the principles are pretty much the same, whether we're Buddha or Moses or Jesus, Wang Chi, whoever you are, Crazy Horse. Every culture has a means of connecting with their soul and connecting with the heavens. And then they take that wisdom and help others. Many people have gone through horrific abuse, horrific things. And instead of becoming bitter, they've chosen to turn that into healing and thus have healed themselves. There's a saying in the Jewish culture to stop what you are doing which is evil and turn to doing that which is good. Okay? So that means you stop the self-abuse, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, whatever your anesthetist is. My personal one is food. Yes, I'm a food addict. Right? That is how I was feeling the whole of pain. Right? And I'm struggling with the consequences of that, which is obesity and diabetes. Okay, there's a consequence. If you're an alcoholic, you're going to blow out your liver, right? Cirrhosis of the liver. Okay? Drugs, you're going to damage your neurons, your kidneys. So there's consequences. So even when you shift your energy from a drug to stopping that drug, you still have to heal your body. There's damage. So, but that shift starts with your mind. Okay? Meditation has been used for thousands of years to shift the mind. Look at the histories of great religious leaders, such as Buddha or Jesus or Moses. There was always a time where that person was taken, where they had to connect with just heaven and earth and them. They had a life-changing experience. And through meditation, you can also have a life-changing experience. Prayer. There were little children that lived in the early 1900s in Portugal, I believe. 3 little kids that had a life-changing meditative experience and had profound effect on their society. So it all starts with us and how we change ourselves, and our personal mindset will affect everyone around you for the better. But you've got to focus on the better, on the positive. Okay, so let's go into it. Let's go into it a little bit more. Now, this is a very, very brief video. It's only going to be about 15 minutes or so, talking about a topic that has volumes and volumes and volumes of information and many, 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 many awesome teachers. So I'm just going to touch on a few points on how meditation can greatly positively affect your psyche. Affecting your mind is then going to affect your body. Right? So what meditation does is it slows down your mind. Just focus on one thing. Now, the meditation that I practiced for years was focusing on a spot on the wall. I just let my mind go blank, focus intensely on a spot on the wall, okay, or on the floor. And I would focus on that, and then I would see it separate into 3 dimensions. Just separate out, like in 3D. And then it would start moving. And generally I would just fall asleep, but I would wake up with clarity. Another thing that I would do, same technique which was taught to me by a pain specialist when I dislocated my shoulder and was in excruciating pain, unretractable pain, is I would shoot the pain. I would visualize my eyes becoming laser beams, and all this pain was going into that spot. So she took my first meditation and then took it a step further, used it as a tool to control deep pain. So I would shoot that pain into that spot, and I would visualize the pain draining my body and being absorbed into that spot. And then I would inhale. Yesterday we spoke about breathing. In through the nose. Deep abdominal breathing. Out through the mouth. And as I blew out that pain, I blew it with my eyes through that wall. Poor wall. That helps so much. Just shifting. Released endorphins, released natural morphines, which my body made, and helped with the pain. When I was going through my divorce and custody battle, horrible, horrible, horrible custody battle, I would meditate before responding. Again, I used the same technique. It was focus on a spot on the wall, on the floor, whatever, and let it do its thing. Just let it go. Let it swirl, let it float, whatever it was going to do. until I got too tired and had to stop. And I would always have an answer. Excuse me. Another meditation, which is used by rabbis, Kabbalistic rabbis, is to stare into a candle. Various other cultures do this too, some Wiccans, different other people. And it's late at night, house is quiet, maybe wrap up in a little blanket, be all comfy, put some socks on, keep your feet warm, and just be very comfortable. And you can sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair, whatever works for you. Light a candle and stare into that candle. And project whatever's bothering you into that candle. Just let it flow into the light. There's guided meditations. Now I'm going to put some links. Jack Canfield has got some wonderful meditations on forgiveness and gratitude, which I'm going to talk to you guys about later. There's Louise Hay. She's amazing psychologist that has wonderful guided meditations, in dealing with great emotional pain. We discuss the pain, childhood pain of adoption, of foster care, of abuse, just the stuff that we've experienced, that we've internalized. And these meditations are great for releasing that pain. Now, in acupuncture, the Wang Qi, which was a great physician, taught us that healing, a great physician starts with the emotion and mind of the patient. They don't start with the body. They start with the mind, shifting the mind, changing perception. And then they deal with the physical pain. But we must always, always, always address the emotional. Many times doctors forget this. They get so caught up into, hormones and chemicals and cells and biology and all this other stuff that they forget the spiritual and emotional component of healing, which is why meditation is so powerful. Another technique of meditation is Tai Chi, Qigong, Yoga. Now this is involving movement. You blank out your mind and you flow and feel with the movement, focusing on your breathing. And there's various types of standing meditation. You have the 5 animals in Qigong. You've got the 12 movements, the 17 movements, whatever, in Tai Chi. Okay, and I probably got the numbers wrong, so forgive me. But the point being is there's different schools. There's different ways. Tai Chi Chuan. There's various different things. So go online, go on YouTube, and do some research. Okay, there may be classes for you in your local area for Tai Chi, Qigong classes. Like across the street here where I live, there is a Tai Chi class on Monday mornings, which I have been very a bad girl about going to. I need to get back into that. I kind of do it at home. But the thing is, the point being, is that healing starts with you. You were created in the image of God according to Genesis, which includes the sky, the earth, the animals, the water, the soil, okay, the fire. All 5 elements are within you, which means it's about harmony within you to heal. Harmony starts with our mind. The Shen, the heart. The kidney is the foundation for the mind. That's your life force energy. Your nephesh, your breath, your spirit. So, I've got some resources for you. The scientific research backs how powerfully prayer and meditation can completely shift physical healing. Can change it all for the better for you. So Thank you very much for listening. And once again, please listen to your physician, right? Please, if you are physically ill, seek out a qualified medical physician. If that person doesn't work for you, then find someone else. Always be open to healing opportunities around you. Do not close yourself off to one thing, because healing surrounds you and is within you. The purpose of these videos, as I've stated before, is to provoke thought, to educate, and to promote discussion. Please drop me a line, Phoenix Natural Health. I do take appointments. It's 45 minutes, $50 for a consultation, traditional Chinese medical based. I do suggest diet, herbs, and basic counseling. Okay. And greatly thank you for your time and attention and listening to me. I'm also on Facebook. I do Twitter, and drop me an email. All right. PhoenixNaturalHealth@gmail.com. All right. Okay, so everybody have a great weekend, and we'll be talking soon. Have a great day. Where is it? All right, gotcha. Love y'all. Bye.